How to start an LLC in New Jersey in 2024. Step-by-step guide. Do you worry about your personal assets while doing business? It is a brilliant idea if that's your concern and you choose an LLC business structure as your shield. LLCs are legal entities that protect your personal assets from any legal trouble your business gets into. Starting an LLC in New Jersey is like any other state, but with just a few extra things to keep in mind. We will get into the details of all of that. But first, here is a quick look at the steps you must follow to start an LLC in New Jersey. Choose a name. Appoint a registered agent. File an LLC certificate of formation. File business registration application. Apply for an EIN. Of course, there are some post-formation steps that you will need to follow to ensure the LLC operates smoothly. Before we get into more detail, hit a like on this video because your appreciation will get this video to those struggling to start an LLC. Now, the first step, choosing a name. The LLC can be named after your business or anything you like, but there are some guidelines to follow in New Jersey. The name must include the words Limited Liability Company or LLC. If the name is already too wordy, you can abbreviate Limited as LTD and Company as Co. The most important thing is that the name must not resemble any other business in New Jersey. Of course, you can't possibly know if a business with the same name exists. That is why you can follow the link to the NG business name availability tool in the description. Next, avoid choosing any name that makes your business look like a government agency, bank or insurance company. Stay away from names that suggest a business with a special license. The last step is to secure a domain in your LLC's name. I'd even go far as to suggest that if there is no domain available for the name, consider changing the name. Even if you don't plan on making a website right now, someday you will. Business websites are vital for your business's online visibility. The next step is to appoint a registered agent. In New Jersey, this agent is called an agent for service of process. You have to appoint a resident of New Jersey as the agent for the service of process, so they can be the point of contact between your LLC and the state, not just for the legal documents and processing. Communication from the state and federal authorities. The agent is also responsible for getting the notification in case your business is being sued. To serve as a registered agent in New Jersey, one must live there and have the legal right to conduct business in the state. This matters because the registered agent's details go on various legal papers. Anyone from your LLC, family and friends can be a registered agent. If you are a resident of New Jersey with a street address, you can appoint yourself for this. But before you take that responsibility, you should know that you must be available during all business hours to receive legal documents. Be comfortable with your street address added to public records. Be responsible for filing all the legal documents and reports in a timely manner. If you are rethinking appointing yourself, fair enough, I'd suggest that you hire a commercial service for this role. It costs $10 monthly with Northwest Registered Agent. They have 20 plus years of experience and you can trust their expertise to give you the best services as a registered agent. Their services will include scanning your mail and filing all the document on time. Check the link in the description for more info. Next comes the certificate of formation. Now that your registered agent is appointed, the next step is to file your LLC's formation document to the state. An online application does this. Go to the business.nj.gov navigator and apply through the business formation application. The cost for this application is $125. If you already have an LLC in some other state and wish to operate it in New Jersey, you will have to file for a certificate of authority. The online method is the least complicated way to do it, but if you want to do this with paper filing, you can do a Google search for public records filing for new business entity. This will give you a packet of forms and instructions for New Jersey businesses. Download the PDF and go to page 23 to get the public records filing for new business entity. You can print this form and fill it out. Some crucial information will be required like business name, address, registered agent's name, registered agent's street address. Once you are done, mail it to this address. After this, you have to do your business registration. Filing a business registration application will get you a business registration certificate, another crucial document for your LLC. You can obtain it by completing the online NJREG form. Remember to do this within 60 days of filing the certificate of formation. That's a requirement. Again, to do this by mail, get the business registration application packet online. Download and print it out from pages 17 to 19. Fill it out and mail to this address. We are almost done. This next step is creating a private contract called the operating agreement. This is a private agreement between the LLC members because you don't have to file this with the state. It is not a legal document. However, it is essential to have an operating agreement. It declares everyone's roles in the LLC. This agreement's main content consists of who will run the LLC, who will contribute to the business, and how much. In addition, it outlines the procedures of a member of an LLC leaving or a new member joining the LLC. This document helps the members to avoid any conflicting situation by deciding how much voting power will be given to the members. Conflict resolution policies are also included in the operating agreement. Even if the LLC has just a few members, the operating agreement adds value to your LLC. It defines by structure and is usually required by banks when you need to open a business account. A bank can ask for a business plan if you apply for a business loan. To make it easier to draft an operating agreement, you can check out templates for them on Northwest Registered Agents website. The link is added in the description. Last but not least is an EIN. An employee identification number or EIN is a social security number for your LLC. Remember we established that an LLC is considered a separate legal entity. So to get the LLC recognized as a separate legal entity, you need to file for an EIN. Getting an EIN is free and very easy. You can do this by going to the IRS website and filling out the form. The New Jersey Division of Revenue requires this number to track business taxpayers. The bank can also ask for it when opening a business account. It is also needed if you plan to hire employees for your LLC. Most importantly, you need an EIN to file federal and state tax returns. Only ensure you have all the information about your LLC when applying for an EIN. The application gives you 15 minutes to complete. After that, it is refreshed and you have to restart the process. Once completed, you will receive a notice that your application has been accepted. Your initial work here is done. Now, you receive the EIN and your LLC is in business. But to keep your LLC in business, here are some tips that you can use post formation. If you are not careful with these, your LLC can be dissolved faster than it took to create it. Post formation steps. Keep in mind the primary purpose behind your LLC. This separate legal entity is created to protect your assets. So, you must keep personal and business transactions completely separate. This is also important because if you don't keep your personal and business assets separate, some creditors might try to pierce the corporate wheel by going after your personal assets in order to cover a business debt. So, ensure that you have separate bank accounts and separate credit cards. Other than this, you should build business credit. Get business insurance because by law, some insurances like workers' compensations are compulsory. Create your business website because there is no better marketing method. Hire an accountant. That is all you have to do to ensure your LLC is never in danger. To recap how to start your own LLC, you have to follow these steps. Choose a name. Appoint a registered agent. File LLC certificate of formation. File business registration application. Apply for an EIN. Further, if you want to keep your LLC in business, you need to follow these tips. Keep your personal assets separate from the LLC. Build business credit. Get business insurance. Build a business website. Hire an accountant. You can explore this channel for more information on LLCs. Subscribe to it because you don't want to miss more insightful videos. And leave your questions in the comments so we can address them in our videos. Meanwhile, we wish you all the luck with your small biz.